Hello and welcome to my presentation video today. First, I would like to introduce about myself. My name is Khang. I'm currently 19 years old. I'm second year student majoring in International Business Administration at Foreign Trade University. Starting with my introduction of me, in my free time I like to read books, listen to music, and study English by watching movies on Netflix. In the future, I want to be a successful businessman. In the past, I used to work for IELTS English Center. I worked there as a salesman, and my job was to advertise the IELTS courses and consult them with my potential customer. The first thing I have is that I am a person who lives with goals and plans. With each plan I set out, I will try to find every ways to complete it in the best way possible. Since I was a high school student, I was determined and resolved to enter the Foreign Trade University majoring in International Business Administration. And I prepare everything from my applications from IELTS 6.0 to passing all of my subjects. I even try my best and all of my efforts have been rewarded with the unexpectedly good results. When I set another goal, like passing my subjects in university, I always manage to study and finish all of them with ease. Moving to the second aspect is my personality. My MBTI test gave me the results that I am INFP-T, the short writing of introverted, intuitive feelings and perception. I'm a sensitive, empathetic, altruistic, and I concern with the growth of myself and others, bringing personal ideas, but I am very also creative, flexible, and artistically oriented. The 51% introverted index says that I am quiet, responsive, and calm. My intuitive is 68%, which means I focus more on ideas, impressions, and interpretations of meaning. The third one of mine is feeling, which has the percentage of 51% too, which means I make decisions based on my emotions and my personal concerns. The final index is perceptions with 56%, which means I'm always searching for something that is important to my life. For instance, when I want to learn more about real estate, I went to the internet and I found all the information I wanted. And at the end of that day, I feel more knowledgeable, and the feelings when satisfying my passion is indescribable. The last inventory I have is the Big 5 personality trait. It was my favorite inventory that I completed yesterday. The Big 5 measures score based on 5 dimensions of my personality. The 5 dimensions includes openness, conscientiousness, extroversion, agreeableness, and neuroticism. Talking about the first one is openness. I have a decent score of openness with 58%. I am a quiet person myself, but I am very emotional too. I like to communicate and get close to other people. This means I tend to expand my relationship with others. I can get with trying new things and new experience, and I tend to enjoy more outdoor activities such as sport and cultural activities. The first one, I had a high score in conscientiousness with 60%. It is my ability to exercise self-discipline in order to pursue goals. I tend to be more organized, reliable, and persistent when pursuing goals. When I want to do something, I will try my best to accomplish it. And I score pretty low in extroversion with just 40%. I tend to be more independent and do not need recognitions from others in order to feel satisfied. Next, my agreeableness index is 62.5%. That describes my tendency to put others' needs ahead of mine. In some specific situation, I often trust and forgive people and often experience a great deal of empathy towards others. I can get along with others easily. Once, when I got an argument with one of my friends and both of us got really angry, but I managed to settle things up and it ended peacefully. Lastly, I score 56% with neuroticism. That describe the tendency of mine to experience negative emotions. My score indicates that I often feel sadness, worry, anger, and guilt about as much as the average person. I agree with the results from this inventory. I have an example on how I see my personality traits in my behavior. Once when I got a low marks on my test, I was really depressed and worried, but after that I studied carefully and I got the better results the later time. My personal brand say that I'm resolved, consistent, and focused. I have been working for the IELTS Center for a while. During that time, I learned how to communicate effectively and stay in touch with people. On the other hand, I'm currently studying international business administration at Foreign Trade University. I think in the future, I will acquire all the necessary skills I need to become a successful businessman in general. My first strength is I'm very curious and creative. Every time I see something new that stimulates my curiosity, I will find a way to understand its nature. And that makes me feel satisfied when it comes to work. I kind of a perfectionist, so I will be trying my best, finishing my tasks, no matter what happens. Becoming a real estate agent has always been my biggest passion in my later career because my personal passion is working out, and I think it is very a healthy habit. And my passion is to open a gym business in the near future because I want to deliver good health service to people. And moreover, I want to become a successful businessman in general. So this is the end of my presentations. This includes my personal brand, my personality, and introducing myself. And if you like it, I hope you like it. And thank you for listening to my presentation today.